Hey everyone, welcome back to MMPT Nati. This is Manmohit. Now, in today's one, I am going to share with you all a Band 8 response for your IELTS Speaking Cue Card. So, this is for those people out there who are aiming for a Band 8. So, if you are someone who is aiming for that, this is going to be a game changer one for you because I'm not just going to give you a simple answer, but I'm also going to give you a proper mindset behind this as to why am I picking these kind of words, why am I picking these kind of phrases, these complex sentences, and what does it actually take for us to get that perfect score that we are aiming for. So without wasting any further ado, let's dive right into it. Now, the question that we're going to look at today is this one. Describe a person often in the news and who you would like to meet. So first thing first, when you are given that cue card to perform in the exam, you would be given a piece of paper and a pen to take some good notes. They would be giving you roughly 1 minute to jot down some notes that you're going to refer to when you speak out your answer. Now, when I get that cue card in front of me, I am going to simply highlight what sort of questions am I supposed to answer, and I would be making some bullet points for the same. Now, the question that they're asking me is I have to describe a person who is often in the news. Every now and then, if you open up news, you would be able to find that person in there and you would like to meet. So, we are going to talk about the same person. First, we're going to talk about the person who is going to be in the news at all times, and then we're going to talk about the same person that we want to meet. So, we're just talking about one person here, and you should say so. They have given us three questions that we have to make sure that we have to refer them in our answer when we craft our answer in front of them. Questions are who is this person? So we have to explain a bit about that person, as in giving a bit of background information on that. Then, how do you know them? Like, did you meet that person in real life? Did you read about that person in books, in magazines, in any videos or movies, wherever you saw that person? So you have to describe a bit about that. It doesn't matter if you, even if you give just one sentence answer, all the need is to cover and tick all the questions that they have asked you. And then finally, why are they often in the news? Like, what's the reason that person is on the news again and again? So you have to give a bit of reasoning behind that. So when you are given that 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, you should be making some bullet points in front of you in that notebook or in that page that would be given to you, so that when you are going to actually speak your answer, you're not just fumbling and thinking about a lot. You're just simply referring to the bullet points that you have got written in front of you, and then you're just making your answers on the basis of that. Now, and finally, they're saying is then explain why you would like to meet them. So even though that is not part of these three questions, but they still have given that extra one question at the very end. So we have to make sure we give a bit of response on that one too, so that we can cover it off. And that is why would you like to meet them, as to what's the reason that you want to meet that person? Like, are they famous? Because of that, you want to meet them? Have they had a very positive impact on your life, positive impact on the world? What was the reason that you want to meet that particular person? So once you have understood the question, once you have ticked down all the boxes that, okay, these are the pointers that you're going to cover, these are the bullet points that you are going to mention in your answer. Now, when the answering time starts, the examiner who's sitting in front of you, they will refer, they will just let you know to speak, to start speaking your answer, and you should pretty much just stop taking whatever notes you're taking and then just start speaking your answer, because they are expecting you to do so, and every single thing is being recorded at that particular time. Now, let's have a look at what sort of answer should we be providing in order to get a band 8. Now, please keep one thing in mind. You do not really have to copy the exact same answer that I am saying right now. Refer to that, listen to this one again and again, but I want you to craft your own response after that. Use the same keywords, use the same phrases, use similar sentences, but try to create an answer from your side and see how close you were able to get your answer to mine, so that you can also ensure you can also get the same band score. First one. So I am going to talk about Elon Musk. I love that person because of he's so much into technology and so much into making the world a better place by inventing so many new technologies and investing a lot of money in making the world a better place. So I'm going to talk about that person. Again, you can talk about any other person you want. There's no such logic and there's no such limitation that you're only going to speak about that particular person who is actually on the news. Even though Elon Musk is not on the news all the time, but I'm still going to talk about it. and I'm still going to say that Elon Musk is on the news all the time. So it's absolutely fine response. Now, one person who frequently makes headlines, see all these words that I'm using is going to be a differentiator for me and is going to help me to be closer to that magical number that I'm aiming for. One person who frequently makes headlines and whom I would like to meet is Elon Musk. As the CEO of companies like Tesla and SpaceX, he is often in the news for his groundbreaking innovations and ambitious projects. Now, I always recommend everyone out there to not just use a word, but to use an adjective for that particular word. Do not just say that word by itself. If you say that, it's not wrong, but then you cannot just aim for that high of a band score. If you say innovations, it's fine. But if you say groundbreaking innovations, that's a differentiator right there. Instead of just saying the word projects, when you say ambitious projects, that's the differentiator right there. Aimed at revolutionizing transportation and space exploration. Because first I said that Tesla, so that means I'm revolutionizing transportation. And when I talk about SpaceX, space exploration. So I have given two of his companies, and then I have given what would happen because of those two companies. So I am relating one sentence with the other. So that would be my introductory paragraph when I introduce what person I want, what person is on the news all the time, and what person I want to meet in the real life. My next question was obviously who is this person? How do you know them? Now, next paragraph, I will be answering and giving a bit more information about that person, which in my case is Elon Musk. So now I would say Elon Musk has garnered attention not only for his entrepreneurial spirit, but also for his vision of a sustainable future. How sustainable future? Because we know he's building all those electric vehicles, Tesla and stuff, through electric vehicles and renewable energy. So again, Elon Musk has garnered attention not only for his entrepreneurial spirit, so that's not the only thing, but also for his vision on of a sustainable future. And how is he going to achieve that? Through electric vehicles and renewable energy. And that's what Elon Musk is investing a lot of money and time towards. His efforts in advancing space travel, particularly with the goal of colonizing Mars, because Elon Musk has got a dream that he wants to make Mars the next planet that life would be on. So that's what he's investing a lot of money towards. And that's what I've mentioned over here, that his efforts in advancing space travel, and then I've given an example, particularly with the goal of colonizing Mars, are nothing short of remarkable. That's a great expression and a phrase to use. Are nothing short of remarkable. I could have just said are very good. That would have been very simple thing to say. But when I use a phrase like that, are nothing short of remarkable, and you can simply memorize these phrases, because if ever you want to, let's say, appreciate something, you do not have to say this is very good. You can simply say that is nothing short of remarkable. You memorize that, you can pretty much use that in any cue card that you get, and that will obviously help you in increasing your score. His boldness in tackling complex global challenges such as climate change resonates with many people, including myself. Now, because I have to personalize the response, because I'm saying, why do I want to meet that person? I will personalize that by saying, including myself, that I am also of the same thought process, that he is a great person to be with and he's a great person to get inspiration from. So, I have explained about who is this person. Now I need to talk about the remaining questions. How do you know them, and what are they? Why are they often in the news? So, meeting Elon Musk would be an incredible opportunity to gain insight into his thought process and motivations. So, I'm giving a reason why do I want to meet with him. I would love to discuss his views on the future of technology and humanity, as well as the ethical implications of artificial intelligence. Now, we know nowadays artificial intelligence is at the peak. Every single person on this earth, in this world, is talking about artificial intelligence, or AI as we call it. So if I get a chance to meet Elon Musk in real life, he's investing so much money into that. I would be wanting to know what are the ethical implications of having artificial intelligence in our life. Everyone knows it's a good thing. Some people have got opposing views to having artificial intelligence, but I would rather have a productive conversation when I meet with him. And I will definitely ask him as to what are those ethical implications of having artificial intelligence in such a bulk space? So that would be my thought process. His unique perspective on innovation and risk taking could provide invaluable lessons for anyone interested in entrepreneurship or technology. See the words that I've used: entrepreneurship, technology, risk taking, invaluable lessons. So, any word that I'm using, I'm not just using the word by itself. I could have just said the word lessons, but I didn't say that. I said invaluable lessons. So, all these extra words that you're putting at the very front are going to be a major contributor towards getting that magical number. And then finally, I always prefer using the word conclusion, because when you use the word conclusion, you are telling that examiner that you started, you introduced that paragraph, you gave your body paragraphs in your response, and now you are concluding your answer by saying in conclusion. That means you are finishing your answer. And examiner will feel that, okay, this person has not just given incomplete sentences, this person has actually got a great response and know how to control the language, know how to control their answer. They started by introducing, they gave some good pointers in the middle, and now they are finishing up. So that's a great way to show the examiner you have got a good command over the language. I can say in conclusion, Elon Musk is a captivating figure. Instead of saying great figure, I would say captivating figure, whose influence on modern technology and sustainability makes him someone I would be thrilled to meet. Because this is all about me as to why do I want to meet that person. Now I'm explaining the reason I want to meet that person. His ideas and vision for the future are not only inspiring, so it's not just inspiring, but also challenge us to think critically about the direction of our world. So those ideas are not just great, but they also challenge everyone to think in the same similar fashion for the world. So he's not just doing great work, he's also inspiring thousands out there to do the same and follow his footsteps. And once I craft a response like this, I should easily be able to finish my answer in about 2 minutes. And that's roughly how much time an examiner would be giving you anyway. And if you are able to cover all the questions and give a response like that, I can assure you, you will definitely be able to get that magical band-aid that all of you are aiming for. Like I said, you do not have to copy or memorize my answers. That's not what the aim for this video was. I wanted to refer to this one again, listen to this entire answer, see what words have I used. Do pick up those words and phrases and sentences that I've used which you find very valuable. Note them down, memorize those sentences, and then try to practice different questions and try to use those phrases and keywords to craft a band-aid response. If you have got any questions and if you want us to make a video on those topics first, feel free to put it in the comments down below and we can make a video on the basis of those topics first as compared to the ones that we have got planned. All the best if you have got your exams coming soon. Stay safe wherever you are, and I will see you all in the next one.